Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to
Father and Son Tractors presents Fun with Tractors. I'm Heather.
I'm Tobias.
And this is Teddy, the supervisor. Oh, he's standing up.
He's standing up. He's
up
being
by
very
himself.
noble.
Oh.
And he's got his friend Garwain with him.
That's your
Who's
favourite
this one?
toy.
Who's this one? Hey, he's like, get it away from me. You see him push it away.
Oh, and you might have noticed we're in a different setting.
We are in our purpose-built, loosely speaking, podcast studio.
We even have mugs.
Yeah. Mugs.
Cheers.
Clink.
And a lovely sign, and all the tractor models behind us.
Yeah, ready for shows.
Ah.
And today's podcast is about New
New Holland.
Because, well, we're going to do New Holland podcast anyway because David
Attenborough. Richard.
A New Holland.
You
What's his
see
name?
the New
Attenborough.
Holland in the wild.
David. Why can't I remember his
Richard.
surname? No, David. No, is it Richard? No, it's David's son. I've forgotten his surname already. First one card. He literally requested from the detectorist. So he was a farmer called Barry from the
David
detectorist, and it was David Sterne, isn't it? Requested that we do
I
a
thought you were
New
about
Holland Big Blue. Tell you what, this is the clip of who we're talking about.
Hello there. Well, goodness me. This is to Father and Son Tractors. And I was a bit thick. I didn't quite understand what you meant. But would you shut up? I'm not taking you out again. It's jolly cold out there. Anyway, yes. Happy 2025. I'm rather enjoying your podcast, Fun with Tractors, very much. I wondered if you could record a New Holland podcast for me already. Would you? Lovely big blue machines? We know about them, don't we? Would you stop it? Gosh, they've got wine, don't they? Yes, there's good tractors. I like a good tractor. Mind you, jolly chilly out in the fields with tractors this day. The wind swirling and the snowflakes curling around. Dogs bark. Would stop it! Not talking about you now. I mean, it's all terribly wintry and wonderful, but it's bloody cold. Happy New Year. God bless you both.
So yes.
So I thought you were on about the other clip we had. Who's
What, from David Attenborough?
No! Sorry about this. It hasn't become any more professional.
No.
There's also another clip of me talking to somebody called Richard.
Yes, he wasn't Richard Attenborough.
No,
he wasn't.
or David Attenborough.
It was, so that was Richard from Hawkins Agriculture.
Yes.
Heather had the great pleasure of having a chat with
Did.
him and looking at. In fact, it was a T6.
It was.
Is this
I
a
was very
T6?
To be honest, I didn't know.
T6
As you'll
180.
see from the clip later, I didn't have
T6 180.
Oh,
Because how many horsepower is a T6 180?
180.
Hey!
I didn't know that before.
Didn't know that before.
So embarrassing.
Well, should we jump straight in with the clip? Let's go to Richard Attenborough. And here we have its natural environment. This is Richard.
You're Richard, right? And this is involved in the carnival how today?
From Market 2, pulling the generator.
Is pulling the generator. So tell me, what do you like about New Holland? And this model in particular looks quite a good one.
The T6 180.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice tractor to drive. Excellent on the road.
What's the horsepower on it? Do you know that?
Yeah, 180.
180, that's what I see. See, I don't know all the technical stuff on it, but it looks pretty modern. What's the inside like? Has it got all the modern dials and everything? Oh, look at this. Going round. It's a big thing, isn't it?
Well, he's the biggest we have. We've got T7s.
Oh, have you? Wow.
But I work for a company in Bridgewater
Oh, there's Ken Marsh's thing up there. I can
that actually sells them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hawkins Agri.
What? Say that again?
Hawkins Agri.
Hawkins Agri, okay.
And that's where
Look
this
at
one
this.
come from.
Oh, wow. Am I allowed to have a little look
Yeah,
up here?
yeah,
Oh my God, this is brilliant. Okay, so I'm going up into the cab of the New Holland T6 180. So excuse me if I get any of this wrong. So I like the seats on these. They're ever so comfy, aren't they? Look at that. Look at all the dials on there. I'll turn this around if I... Oh, no, that did not work. That. Okay, so you're really high up and it's got that bonnet that goes down, so you've got really good visibility there, haven't you? Nice and comfortable. What about the turning circle? Is it quite tight or does it take up a bit of room?
No, it turns quite well.
Okay. Hang on, just
Well, hang on a minute. I got to think about that one.
I just asked him how much one of these might set you back if you were to get. I mean, I know most people don't buy them outright or whatever.
Around 80,000.
£80,000. Look at the size of this tyre as well. Wow, look at that.
The T7 210 is 110,000.
Do you work with other tractors in your day-to-day life? Have you noticed, you know, this particular, like a New Holland?
Change of tractors, yeah.
Yeah.
I've worked with them, with Casey's. And
Have you got the case next to it? I like that.
They come out the same factory.
Yeah. Oh, do they really? They come out of the actual same factory as well. Wow, that's amazing.
Smaller ones are made in Italy.
Italy?
Smaller ones.
Right.
Smaller T4s and that come from Italy.
Yeah, love that. No, these are fab. And there's a few New Hollands here today, so I'll just show you another. Yeah, I can see them ones down there. There we go.
That's a rival company.
Oh, is it? And then we got, over here as well. Well, that's amazing. Well, thank you ever so much for that. We've been looking for a New Holland person for ages. Thank you.
Now, I was really fascinated, gosh, this is dusty, when he said that they come out of the same factory as the case.
Yeah.
But actually, when you
Well,
kind
they
of
do
when you
look
kind of look at
really
them, they look
similar.
really similar
Don't they?
compared to other track. Like they've even got the little.
They're actually, that's
in
very,
the same place, and
very similar.
the exhaust systems. You know, it's.
But it has an interesting history, New
It does.
Holland, and
Oh, yes.
it would look a bit like a sort of, well. So basically, the original New Holland Machine Company was founded in 1895. But oh no, this is the wrong. You just. I've forgotten his name now.
What did I screenshot?
You screenshotted the second bit that doesn't say by Abe Zimmerman. I remembered his name anyway.
Hey,
It was founded by Abe Zimmerman.
Nearly
Which
left me
it
hanging.
wasn't even written down here because I just remembered that.
Well done.
Good old Abe. He's
Good old-
important.
Yeah, Abe, the man.
Yeah. 1895. But then it was acquired in 1986 by Ford.
Yeah.
1991 Fiat.
Then Fiat, yeah. Yeah.
And now they're all in the same factory as cases and stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
the
just
CNH or whatever.
Yeah, which basically are the
Yeah.
overlords.
For a more in-depth view, explanation of that, look at the Case IH podcast.
Yes, it really
'Cause
picks
that
apart
goes
the
through
history
a
of it,
full
doesn't it?
confusing history of CNH tractors or CNH industrial, whatever.
Yes.
So yes, that's so. It's now they're still New Holland though,
Yeah.
aren't they? Like Case is still Case.
Oh, that's funny to think I went inside that actual
Yeah.
character.
The T's again. See, we keep hitting on these lovely, like the 6120M by John Deere. We keep hitting these nice sized. They're not like the monster machines like this
No.
Class 960 Axon with those awesome treads. I can't wait for the podcast.
Although I
on that.
do like the big
But
monster.
the big monster machines are cool. In fact, you can get basically the same New Holland, but the T7 and T8, and they just get bigger and bigger and more powerful and more horsepower and more capable. But this sort of range, the T6 range,
They're very
versatile,
Yeah, very
hugely versatile. So really impressive. And I wasn't there. I'm ever so jealous actually, because what happens is here is behind the scenes. You get to like have a little play and really explore the tractor before we hit record, and then forget everything that we're meant to do. So we have like good fun.
I got so nervous though asking that man because I wasn't expecting there to be. I
Oh,
was
you
looking at the
bumped
tractor,
into him.
and then he sort of came back, and I was like, oh my god, he just caught me like staring at his New Holland, and I got all nervous and started like putting on a weird
it flatters
extra
them.
Somerset accent.
You did go a bit yokel.
I did.
I dared say.
What horsepower on that then?
Ah,
I was
what?
like,
He's a 180.
I was
You
like-
muppet.
and I didn't think he was going to let me go in it though.
No.
Very exciting. No, that was
Wow.
really good. And what they do is, so
When-
that was that was in November, and they have a carnival, like an illuminated carnival
Yeah.
in Somerset, and they use absolutely tons of tractors to pull all the generators and pull the actual, not pull the actual carts actually, pull all the bits and pieces and stuff. And so no, that was really, really good.
Well, I think inside the carts is a track. It is a
Well,
tractor,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it? Or is it some kind of
Sometimes
I think
it's
it
a
is
lorry
tractor.
base and sometimes it's a
Oh,
tractor.
okay. Right.
But fun fact.
Oh, fun
I only know
fact.
half of this fun fact. So world record. So New Holland have a world record for
I know this
soybean
Harvesting.
harvesters as a
Yeah,
ploughing.
ploughing.
So, but
Harvesting.
you know more about this.
Well, yeah, I know this fact actually. It's awesome. So they hold the world record with one of their absolute monster combine harvesters for harvesting soybeans. I'll put the model of the combine and perhaps a little image here. Maybe we can get some footage of one or something, because it really is a beast of a combine. But it harvested nearly 800,000 tons of soybeans in 8 hours. So that's
Can't you
nearly
imagine
100,000. Like, what would that even look like? So it's nearly 100,000 tons of soybeans an hour, which is you know, when you think of your profit margin,
Yeah.
you know, when you weigh in the time and for staff and for the farmer to harvest these mass quantities of
It's crazy,
crops.
isn't it? Well, you can't really see our little
But that's
coffee table.
incredible.
We can't really see our coffee table here, but we've got all these little like coffee table books, and there's lovely like these old little vintage things,
Yeah.
and it just reminds me of like what it started with. I mean, it
correct.
literally started. I mean, how many soybeans could you harvest with a horse and plough
I know,
kind of thing?
I know.
To what you can do these
Yeah,
days,
yeah.
it is.
Well, even
crazy.
these little tractors like this little David Brown here on the front,
Yeah.
you think you'd have a really, really small sort of topper,
Yeah.
and then a small little hay bob that would push everything into neat
Oh.
lines and stuff. But for the area that 800,000 tons of soybeans would cover,
Yes.
I mean, my gosh, you'd be there for months and months just on the one crop, fighting the weather. So it really is mechanisation, like at its best, when you could beat a world
Yeah,
record.
and also I was going to say, because it sounds like it might use a lot of power and be quite, I don't know, harmful for the environment or something, but the New Holland's clean energy leader strategy focused on sustainable agriculture and alternative fuels.
Yeah, yeah.
And methane powered, New Holland created the first methane powered tractor.
Wow.
You're going to need some kind of fart emoji.
Yeah, literally, before you even said that, my mind went, I'm going to have a cow party.
It's probably already
on the
happened.
screen. That's happening, yeah.
So
wow.
yeah,
God.
because we're talking about, you know, poor chance,
Yeah. Oh, the
hydrocell,
hydrocell,
and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but actually, so there is a methane powered tractor. I don't know if it's in use or if it was just a kind of.
I don't know. Maybe it's like methane
trial
assist.
thing?
I mean, it's. I could imagine the idea would be they're going to try and harvest methane
Yeah.
from the cows farting in the barn or something.
Or they might have
from,
like some
the
cows
composting
running ahead
manure.
in front.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
it's sucking
and
it
it's sucking it in, and then-
little flame out the back going. Yes, or from the manure in like a vat or something. I'll tell you what, we'll look into it and we'll do. Should we do an alternative
That would be
agriculture
good.
special?
If you'd like to see that,
Yeah, an
do
alternative
put
fuels
something
or
in the
something.
comment.
Yeah.
New Holland hold over 7,700 patents and trademarks altogether for all
Whoa.
the different little things that they only
Wow.
do.
I think we need to get a New Holland. I think we need to get a New Holland. I'm wondering. In fact, no, I
I'd
love
love
this
to.
coverall.
Oh.
I really like this coverall. I was going to say maybe I need a New Holland coverall, but this is the best coverall I've
I
ever
thought you were
read.
saying maybe we need to get a New Holland, like tractor.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
Yeah. Screw the
I was like,
coverall.
oh, here we go.
We need to get a T6
I was like, oh, well,
180.
you're just on about coverall, that's fine, we'll get you
Yeah.
one.
Well, we'd be getting from the Ford. We'd be
I do
going
like
up
New
about
Holland.
140 horsepower.
I did say in the in our last Somerset Vintage Tractor Show Vox Pop, where we asked everybody what their favourite brand was, I did say New Holland.
Yeah.
Because I proposed to you on
You
this, not an
proposed to
actual
me
one,
on,
on this one, not on this.
It was.
Was
that
it on this one?
like,
We
I
unboxed it. Oh,
Yeah.
this is the
The
engagement tractor.
The New Holland T6
Oh.
180.
But also, I just really like the shape of it. I like how it. But I do like a John
Yeah.
Deere as well. But anyway, this is the New Holland
This is New Holland
podcast,
special.
so
Yes.
we are
Mm.
only talking about that. But what do you think? Do you like New Holland? Have you got a New Holland? Do you like the podcast? Teddy, come here. Everybody wants to
He's
see you
chewing
again.
on that thing.
Oh no.
He's just left Garway dead.
What
on
do you
the
think
floor.
of our new studio? What would you like to see us talk about and investigate in the future?
Yeah. And you can see what's to come. We've already been. Red Lynch sent us out the fence. Little spoiler
yes.
alert. Woo, Red Lynch tractors.
Do we need
sent
to say
us out.
thank you to anyone for anything, or have we provided
Yes,
all our own stuff?
But
for this?
what I've done is I've completely forgotten, because we were sent the so sorry, this New Holland was donated.
Yes.
The one you proposed to be on is still boxed.
I thought so. I'm
Mint
sure.
in
Yes.
box. And it was sent by Dan Holland at Oh my god, I can't remember.
Put it here.
Yeah, it was literally like 6 months ago. But thank you very much for sending that tractor up.
Yeah,
I'll put a
and
link to his website. He's an agricultural supplier, and he's a really nice chap as well. So
and this actual podcast studio, it's / summer house, is made by and slightly donated, but mostly Project Timber.
Project Timber.
We'll do a little show around on one episode, but it's that's
really friendly bunch, weren't they?
Yeah, really good, and it's meant that we've got somewhere to. Well, you're doing your diorama in here with the model tractors and stuff.
Yeah, I'll just put a little image of that here.
Looking very good.
Looking very good. Yes.
And then, as always, we have to mention the Farming Community Network.
Of course. So the Farming Community Network. The dog's trying to escape.
I know.
Come here, sweetie. Honestly, why are you scratching? He'll sleep for hours, and then suddenly you want to do something, and he's making a load of noise. Come on. So the Farming Community Network are a charity set up to support people in rural settings that are struggling with, loneliness, isolation. They don't understand their bookkeeping. They are in bereavement. You're suffering from any kind of mental health issue. You don't understand some of the new agricultural bills, perhaps. You just give them a call. The number is BIM, and the QR code is BIM. right
I don't know
there.
if it's sliding in or
binging up. And they're a great bunch. They will either help you themselves or they'll direct you to support. So yes, if any of the topics mentioned, to give them a call.
If you've liked this, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, and we'll see you on the next one.